Hello. Welcome to New York Times Sudoku Hard for Friday, October 20th, 2023. And I'd like to apologize for yesterday's Sudoku for those of you who tuned in, because I realized I said 2022, and that was really embarrassing and kind of funny. So first, we're going to do the ones. Also, I should let you know, I'm a little bit inebriated at this point. I just had my sister-in-law's birthday dinner celebration. I made her coq au vin and scalloped potatoes with tarragon and green beans. And we had lots of wine. And I can't do two things at once, like talk and think about ones. One. So you're just going to have to wait the story. That's why, I'm moving on to twos. That's why doing Sudoku and talking about stories, like murder stories, they're mutually exclusive. You can't do the same. This isn't like Murder, Mystery, and Makeup with Bailey Saren, because I can't do two things at once. I can't do Sudoku and tell you a really cool murder mystery story. I'm thinking about twos, which sucks because I think it'd be really, really fun to do that. But I can't do two things at once. And I don't know if you'd enjoy that. Okay, I've been looking at this for too long. Threes, we're on threes, but we only have 2 threes, and there's not a whole lot going on. So now we're going to move to fours. 4. Ooh, look, we get a 4. That's fun. That means this is 4. Okay, that's all we got. 5s. Boop. Ooh, look at this. I love the 5-1 combo. It blocks everything else out. It also really makes me want to jump around. Jump around. All right. Who's Gen X? Who are the Gen X peeps to jump around with me? 6 is our tricky one because there's only one 6 and it doesn't help much yet. But we're going to move to 7. Boop. Boopity boop. And we're going to see what we can get from 7. 7. Okay, here we go. 7. Oh, 7, which means this can't be 7, so this has to be 7. Anything else? Boop. Okay. 88. Here we go. 8. Oh, wait, no, that doesn't make sense. 8's already there. Sorry. 8 goes here, because obviously these are 1 and 5, so they get blocked out, so 8 goes there. 8. 8. 8. All right, let's go to 9. It's 9. 9 goes down. 9. Because again, the 1 and 5s are blocked out, so they can't be anything. So they can't be 9s. Boom. Ooh, check this out. Because of this 9 and this 9, that puts a candidate of 9 here, which means we have a 1 9 here and a 1 9 here, so 8 can't go here. So 8 has to go here in the middle. Oh. Do you want to keep reading?
Did you stop recording?
No, I'm still recording.
Oh, cool.
But,
Sure.
I don't actually think anybody listens to this.
I can read.
Okay, so for those of you who actually are listening, we are reading Pamela by Samuel Richardson aloud to each other. It's very sweet. Do you want to summarize where we are and then continue reading?
Sure.
Thank you.
So the main character, Pamela, is a young lady who is become the object of the affections of a, I guess you'd call him a lord, or you know, a person of high rank and status.
Written in or published in 1740.
1740, that's
So
right.
this is even before our country was a country, and by our country I mean, of course, well, not of course, but the United States. So there we go.
It's set in England.
Yeah, it's set in England. We're going to look at this column because these are the only three that are empty. Anyway, continue. Thank you.
So in this scene, we are he's trying to win the approval without really caring whether he has it or not of the young woman's father. So
Pamela's father. Okay.
he's invited the father
Good old Mr.
over
Bate.
to, and the father and the daughter haven't seen each other in a long time. So, so where are we? I have but one fear, that the dear girl may be too affected. Oh, said Lady Darnford, we'll all help to keep up her spirits. I'll go up, said he, and prepare her a little. Accordingly, he came up and amused me, as I have told you, about Mr. Williams.
Yeah, prepared her a little,
Yeah.
meaning not
Like,
even telling her that,
Lied straight to her face.
hey, the one person you have wanted to see this entire time is downstairs.
Yeah. No, it's
Your dad's here.
It's that ex that I've been jealous of this whole time. That's who's downstairs. My master went from me to my father and asked if he had eaten anything. No, Mrs. Jukes said. The good man's heart is so full he cannot eat, nor take comfort, till he has seen his daughter. That shall soon be, said my master. I will have you come in with me, for she is going to sit down with my guests to quadrille, and I will hasten her down. Quadrille's like bridge, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, sir, said my father, don't let me. I am not fit to appear before your guests. Let me see my daughter
It's
by
the,
myself.
it's the only thing they want.
I beseech
Just
you.
let them see each other. It's so rude.
I don't want all of this. All my guests know you are honest character, Goodman Andrews, and long to see you for Pamela's sake. He then took my father by the hand and led him in, against his will, to the company. My good neighbors, said my master, I present to you one of the honestest men in England, my Pamela's father. Mr. Peters went to him and took him by the hand and said, We're all glad to see you, sir. You are the happiest man in the world. In a daughter?
Only if he gets to see her.
Yeah, right. Whom we never saw before today, and you haven't seen in a long, long time.
Oh my gosh.
But cannot enough admire her. This gentleman, Mr. Andrews, said my master, is the minister of the parish, but he is not young enough to be Mr. Williams. This airy expression, my poor father said, made him for a moment fear that all was a jest. Sir Simon also took him by the hand and said, you have the sweetest daughter, honestly. We all are in love with her. And the ladies came and said very fine things, Lady Darnford particularly, that he might think himself the happiest man in England in such a daughter. If it please you, madam, said he, she be but virtuous, 'tis all in all. The rest is but accident. But I doubt his honor. But I'm sorry, that's still him. But I doubt his honor has been too much upon the jest with me. No, said Mrs. Peters. We are all witnesses that he intends very honorably by her. It is some comfort, said he, as he wiped his eyes, that such good ladies say so. But I wish I could see her. They would have had him sit down by them, but he chose to sit in the corner of the room, behind the door, so that he could not be seen as one came in, because the door opened against him, as I may say. The ladies all sat down. My master sent for me, and down I came. Miss Darnford, in order to engage me from looking at my father, as I put the door after me, welcomed me down. I saw not, therefore, my father presently, and his heart was so full that he could not speak to me, but he got up and sat down 3 or 4 times successively in silence, and was quite unable to come to me. Oh, that's sweet. The ladies...
Yeah, but it's also heartbreaking.
Know,
like, why
like,
do you have to do this with an audience for their entertainment? Like, if they actually cared and it weren't for entertainment, they wouldn't do it this way.
They're rich.
They're rich.
They like their bread and circumcision. The ladies all had their eyes upon him, but I would not look that way, supposing Mr. Williams was there. And they made me sit down between they made me sit down between Lady Darnford and Mrs. Jones, and asked me what we should play at. I referred myself to their choice, and wondered to see them smile, and look now upon me, and then to that part of the room. But still, as Mr. Williams had not been presented to me, I looked not that way, though my face was to the door and the table before me. Did you send your letter to the post house, my good girl? Said my master. For your father.
So mean.
To be sure, I answered. I did not forget that. Mr. Thomas carried it. What? Said he. I wonder will the good old couple say to it? Oh, sir, replied I, the news of your great goodness will be a cordial to their worthy hearts. At that, my father, not able to contain himself, nor yet to stir from the place, gushed out into a flood of tears, and cried out, "Oh, my child!" I knew the voice, and lifting up my eyes, and seeing my father, gave a spring, and overturned the table without regard to the company, and threw myself at his feet. "Oh, my father," said I. "Can it be you? It is you?" "Yes, it is. Oh, bless your happy daughter," I would have said, and down I sunk. My master was concerned. I feared, he said, that the surprise would be too much for her spirits. All the ladies ran to me and made me drink a glass of water, and recovering, I found myself in the arms of my dearest father. "Oh, tell me," said I, "everything." How long have you been here? When did you come? How does my mother? And 6 questions more I asked before he could answer one. They permitted me to retire with my father, and then
Thank you.
I poured forth all my vows and thanksgivings to God. Yeah, it's been, 300 pages?
I know, of just teasing them. It seriously is like, for their entertainment.
And then I poured forth all my vows and thanksgivings to God for this additional blessing, and confirmed all my master's goodness to me, to his joyful amazement. And after I had resolved all his doubts, I answered all his questions, and we kneeled together, blessing God and each other, and you also, my dear mother, for several ecstatic moments. And my master, coming in soon after, my dear father said, "Oh, sir, what a change is this! May God reward and bless you in this world and the next." How does my sweet girl? said my kind master. I have been in pain for you. I am sorry. I did not apprise you beforehand. Oh, sir, said I, it was you, and all you must do be right.
Ugh.
But this was a blessing so unexpected. Well, said he, you have given painful delight to all the company. They will be glad to see you when you can return. Mr. Andrews, do make this house your own. And the longer you stay, the more welcome you will be. After you have a little composed yourself, my dear girl, come to us again. I am glad to see you so well already. And he left us.
Yeah, so rather than spending the evening with your father, who you haven't seen in a very
Yeah.
long time because I kidnapped you, come back to the
Yeah.
party as soon as you can.
Clean up yourself and get back to your duties as my concubine.
Ugh.
See you, my dear father, said I. What goodness there is in his once naughty master. Pray for him, and pray that I may deserve it. How long is it since this happy change has wrought, my dear child? Oh, said I, several happy days. I have written down everything, and you will see from the depth of despair what God has done for your daughter.
Of course she's written everything.
Blessed be his name, said he. But can it be that such a great gentleman will make a lady of the child of such a poor man as I? Oh, the divine goodness! How will your mother be able to support these happy tidings? I will set out tomorrow to acquaint her with them, for I am but half happy, till the dear good woman shares my joy. To be sure, my dear child, we ought to go into some far country to hide ourselves, that we may not disgrace you by our poverty.
Oh.
Now, my dear father, said I, you are unkind for the first time. Your poverty has been my glory. Your honesty and integrity have been my riches. Do I not owe all I am and am likely to be to your and my dear mother's good lessons and example? And shall I be ashamed of my parentage? See you not already that this great and rich gentleman respects you for your goodness? And what is greatness to goodness? In this manner, my dear mother, did we pass the happy moments, till Miss Darnford came in, and inquiring kindly after my health, took my father's hand and mine, and with the most engaging sweetness led us both into the great parlor to the company, who all arose to congratulate us.
And thank you for joining us with this little bit of Pamela. If you want to hear more about Pamela, then let me know and we'll continue reading to you.